Alright, howdy ho folks. Multiversal Medium again with another episode of Secrets of Grindea. Last we left off, I said I was going to grind out the cards and items from various enemies, and yeah, I did that off screen. I also realized while I was off screen that I probably should have did this little quest right here, because this makes it a lot easier. For some reason, you feel like putting 20 carrots on this stump is a really neat idea. Should you do it? Yeah, why not? And now there's a big bun. Anyways. Off screen, I obviously... Actually, was that the quest I was thinking of? Maybe it wasn't. Off screen, obviously, I got everything. Leveled up a lot. Did a lot of fishing. Should be all cut in right at the end of the last episode. Today, we'll do some quests and all that nonsense. And hopefully move on to the next area. Hey, small fry. I see Robin hooked you up with a bow. Still, it could be better. To be honest, as far as bows go, that one you got there is pretty garbage. Excuse you. Gosh dang. Anyways, I could fix it up a bit for you if you'd like. A man's gotta eat though, so it won't be pro bono. How about 1,500 gold and I'll turn that bow into something you don't need to be ashamed of. Sure. Right on. Give me that thing for a second. Ooh, composite bow. There you go, small fry. I might have some new designs later, so come back and check with me once in a while, alright? Appreciate it, little J. Anyways, since I had been everywhere, I did unlock the, excuse you game? Excuse you, I am hitting up. The, Startington village portal, basically. Right up at the top of the Pillar Mountains. Also, yeah, I got a nice hat now. You know how it is. Fashion is the truest meta. Hello there, girl. Look for some advice from your elders? Miss Pidgey sent her regards. Oh, you mean Doris? Huh. I'll tell you what she can do with that darn regard. Or maybe I won't. It's nothing for kids' ears. I could say that much. You can go back and tell Doris I don't need any regards. Alrighty then. Guess that works out. Oh. Ooh, and there's a little quest here. Hey, you're back! And wait, isn't that a collector's badge? That's so awesome. Come to think of it, I could really use a hand from someone big and strong like you. See, Mom wants me to herd the chickens into the coop now that Jonathan is sick, but they totally ignore me. No one ignores a collector, though. Just whack them over the head and herd them all into the coop. Pretty please. So, Nice Burden must herd all the chickens in Startington inside their coop, but they won't respect her authority. Help her by chasing the chickens into the coop. Use force if you have to. Chickens are actually very strong. Anyways, simple quest. Smack a chicken. Make it go in the direction that is opposite you. We just gotta get all these chickens where they need to belong. Oh. Yeah, I'm low-key dead inside. I just did a recording for a different series. Hopefully it will go up. And I spent 3 hours, just 3 hours on a simple minigame that was, oh, come on, man. Why you gotta be like this? Get it going. Get it going. You should be able to. Yeah, man. Just get in there. Nope, no. Naughty. Naughty chicken. Chicken. There we go. It's a bit tight on frickin' getting them in there. Bit too tight, to be perfectly honest. Oh well. Is just one quest with chickens. Hopefully. Hopefully. Any more? Oh yeah, there's one up here. On my mother's grave. Oh, how dare you. Get out of here, boyo. Or should I say, girlo. They are chickens. They're probably hens. Not roosters. But yeah, I just finished recording another series for a little bit, and I ended up spending 3 hours on a mandatory minigame. And it broke my brain. You did it! Hooray! You're the best, honest. I know you're supposed to give collector stuff for helping you, but hey, wait! You can have this chicken hat I made out of an old plushie. Wow, I just officially handed out my first reward. That's so cool. Yeah, we got a chicken hat. Not as good as a fish hat in my opinion, but it's just my opinion and stuff, you know? There we go. So yeah, if I seem a smidge out there, it's probably because of that. It was a weird just minigame that did not meld well with my brain, and it had good AI to mess with you. Anyways, while I was grinding out stuff on the mountains, I picked up this girl's ring for that little quest for the Edward and Bella nonsense. It was in a slime. Should have cut that in. You found it? Well, hand it over already. Ew, it's covered in slime. Take it back. We'll just have him buy me a new one. And you can keep that icky thing as payment. I mean, sure, appreciate it, I guess. Much appreciated. We still had to talk to Miss Pidgey about the fact that, Grandpa Joe hates her. My, you're back. Say, have you had the chance to speak with Joe? Oh, I see. He still hasn't forgiven me, has he? Such a stubborn old man. Don't look grim, dear. You did all I asked you. I've been working on your reward while you were gone. Use it in good health. Aw, heck yeah, man. We got an ugly sweater. Always wanted an ugly sweater. Yeah, I've been catching fish. This is something I haven't done. Yeah, look at how much more money we have. I actually only thought we had like 2,400 when we bought the bow. Turns out we had 24,000. Some of those enemies took a while to drop their cards. And it was less than fun, if I'm being perfectly honest. We could do that one. I don't think we got anything for the other ones. Yeah, let's go with this. Craft. We got the stinger. Any other stuff we can make? Well, we can make this. Craft. Ooh, purple petal garland. Oh, why am I not surprised I was able to craft that one? Those dudes took forever to get a card out of. And, we're gonna have to give that up if I remember right for a quest. Bummer drummer. Let's craft this one. Rabbi Ushanka. Really soft Ushanka made by Rabbi fur. Made of Rabbi fur, I should say. Two-handed weapon. Could go with the one from the Giga Slime, or we could go with this one. Let's go with this one. Smash Light. A weapon created by cleverly attaching a lantern to a branch. Might burn enemies. Good stuff. Can't craft any of that. Can't craft. Ooh, I can make a voodoo doll. It's a curse on the opponents. I think that's all the stuff we can craft right now, and I'm going to assume the stinger is actually just better. Made out of tons of bee stingers glued together with honey. Reduces piercing dash charge time. Oh, okay. Good stuff. Cha. And, why don't I have this up? There we go. Alrighty. I think it's properly time to head into the woods and deal with all the spooky, scary nonsenses. Yeah, I could have sworn, like, something unlocked after putting carrots in there, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's a bit more plot-wise. The thing I'm thinking of, if it does unlock, makes card collecting so much easier. Anyways, I know we walked past this before, but let's go on in. Little witch's hut. First, I'm going to read this. The Summoning Book 2, Call to Adventure by Penn Wright. The crowded streets of Evergrinde City made Rose a born and bred mountain girl. Feel decidedly claustrophobic. She'd been to the city before, but never in festive times. A hand slapped down hard on her shoulder. She turned around and found herself staring into a wide grin. So you came after all, Lo yelled, shouting to be heard among the loud buzzing of the crowd. Only to watch you, Rose clarified, then clarified again, blushing. To watch you all of you, not just you. The boy laughed. That's swell. I can get you real good seats. Come with me. Lo dragged her to the Evergrinde Arena reception, filled in a couple of forms, and then pushed one of the papers over to her. Sign right here, Rose Mary Sue, he said. She frowned, realizing she was looking at a participation form. Now listen here, Lo. I showed you my hand. I can't, so sign it with the other one. What I mean is, I can't hold a weapon. Trust me, you don't need one. He leaned in close. Look, I'll bet you 10 ice creams and portemonnaie you'll pass this exam. Make it 12, Rose said, surprised at how easily his confidence had rubbed off on her. Don't know if I can eat that much, but you have yourself a deal. The first challenge was easy, for Lo was a great fisherman and a great teacher. The second challenge was easy as well, for Rose was great at puzzles and Lo was great at pushing stone blocks around. The last challenge made Rose worry, for she had only a shield and no way to fight against the monsters, but the boy had promised he'd keep her safe. That's way more than I expected, Lo admitted sheepishly, as the enemies flooded through the gates. Like, way more. I'll take the baddies on the right side, and you can take the left. Rose was about to panic. Lo, I can't deal damage. You understand that, right? Lo wiggled his sword in the air as he darted away. You'll figure it out. The monsters quickly moved in on her, and she dodged around as best she could. She blocked a bee, saw it bounce onto the ground, and helplessly watched it recover. Lo, you idiot, she yelled, feeling anger rise inside her like a thundercloud. You stupid, stupid boy. Then lightning struck, and she realized the steam of her anger had been more than metaphorical. A large cloud had formed above her, raining down thunder on her enemies as she dodged and blocked. Suddenly a boar charged at her, and her shield gave in. She was pushed back into the wall, stunned and out of breath from the impact. The cloud needed several strikes to defeat a boar, ample time for the beast to finish her off. Rose! Yelled Lo, running towards her, but he'd never make it from the other side of the arena. Rose closed her eyes. She was a goner for sure. Then lightning struck, fiercer than ever, sending sparks and fur alike flying high into the air. Cheers erupted. Rose opened her eyes. The boar was gone, defeated. Whoa! Lo said in an excited squeal as he approached. A critical strike! I knew I didn't give you that rabbit's foot for nothing, Rose. Later that day, they both got their badges. Just like that, Rose, who never imagined she could do much of anything, had joined the collectors. Now what? She asked Lo. Now the fun begins. And what do you got to say? Oh, a traveler. How sweet. I'm in a jam here, you see. I'm trying out a brand new recipe right now, and I just realized I've run out of some ingredients. I'd go out and gather them myself, but if I stop stirring, the entire batch will be ruined. Perhaps you could help me, sweetheart? If you bring me some pumpkin meat, honey, and ectoplasm, I'll make it worth your while. Candy the Witch wants to collect several ingredients from Pumpkin Woods and Pillar Mountains so she can try out a new recipe. She needs some pumpkin meat and honey for the taste, and ectoplasm as a stabilizer. Okay. Ah, yes, that's it. You're a lifesaver. As a reward, I happen to have some rare candy. I made it the other day. Eat it right away before it gets stale. And that got us a talent orb. I've got all I need now, honey. Appreciate it. Talent orb gets me doing this. Percha. Good stuff. Alrighty. Beyond that, I don't think there's... This path just circles back, and I don't think we can head north just yet. That's something we unlock later. Those dudes are super annoying, and that's a pumpkin hat. I want my pumpkin hat. Here we go. Ooh, there's treasure. Okay, fine, I'll deal with the annoying dude. There we go. How do we get through here? There's gotta be a way. Maybe entering from the side. Ooh, yeah, that looks like it. There we go. Ooh. Got a bandana. Better crit. Kind of bummed it's better than the Scream Mask, because, well, the Scream Mask is a Scream Mask. Ah, well. So, next... Gonna head south from here and just check it out. The Ghosty Goose. That's where you get the ectoplasm and nonsense. What you got to say, man? The hooded man does not seem to recognize your presence. That's rough. Here lies Namus, master treasure hunter and collector of maps. There's something hidden amongst the leaves. A treasure map. Well, rock on. I didn't know that was behind that. Oh, Grindea, thou art a wicked mistress. Now I serve thee in second life. R.I.P. Slurp, forever missed. Not Slurp, so delicious. Ooh, I dug up something via a treasure map right in front of this one. This gravestone is so tattered you can't make out a single word on it. Here lies Tanny, beloved daughter, sister, and student. Here lies Noober. Silence at last. Yeah, noobs can be like that. R.I.P. Racy. He didn't see the continue button. Wit for Jumpkins, hoping to get fed. Took on too much, and now he's dead. Here lies Car Otter. Rabby feed. Alphonse wanted to play with ghosts. He did, and he still does. Okay. Good stuff. I kinda respect a game that goes all spooky as, like, stage 2, as opposed to holding off till, like, I don't know, 3/4 into the game or something. Ooh. That is a bubberfly. And we know where the bubber flies are places we need to catch. There we go. And get that back on. What you guys got to say? There are lots of monsters in these woods, but the scariest monster is the forest itself. Thanks, Trick and Treat. Oh, what you got going on? I'm gonna be a big, strong pumpkin when I grow up. You better believe it, kid. What are you now, exactly? I'm a Mandarin, an evil Mandarin of death. Scared yet? Overwhelmingly. Good. When I'm big and plump like my pumpkin pals here, I'll be even more scary. These pumpkins? These ones? Hey, careful with those pumpkins now. These ones? Yeah. These ones? You really went to town on those pumpkins, huh? What can I say? The kid's got anger issues. Huh. I did tell you that I'm totally not a pumpkin or anything, right? I'm an evil mandarin of death. You don't smash mandarins, do you? Citrus fruits have been spared so far. Phew. Okay. Well, nothing like ruin an evil mandarin of death's day. Ooh. Huh. Wait a minute, kid. Didn't we just pass through here? This is why I hate haunted forests. Can't even take a stroll without catching some curse or another. Ah, well. Let's find someone who lives around these parts and see if they know something. Curses are like crates and jars, after all. They're here to be broken. Some mysterious force is keeping you from getting past the pumpkin woods. You must find a way to solve this conundrum. Perhaps there's someone living in the woods that can help you. And give me a talent orb at it while I finish that task? Wonderful. Wonderful. What you got to say, girl? You're cursed, honey? Oh my. Living here has taught me a thing or two about curses, but a curse that keeps you from going through the woods? That's beyond even my brewing skills. There are a bunch of weird people hanging out to the eastern part of the woods, though. They've been here for as long as I can remember. Perhaps someone there can help you. Thanks, Candy. So bad. It's just her name. It's not even her stripper name. Can you imagine just having a stripper name all your life? Just kind of have to deal with it. Oof. Oh, well. Let's try out this dude. He seems like he knows things. Knows forbidden knowledge. Rid you of a curse. That I cannot do. There is a curse indeed, but alas, it rests not in your heart. The forest casts this hex upon itself. As of late, only a few dare enter the woods, and fewer still battle the creatures who live here. The forest yearns for a calling. It is a craving to be farmed. The trees shall give passage to no one until they've been tempered. While I care little for your quest, soothing the forest is a goal we both share, and so I will help. The anger of the forest has empowered some of its monsters. Slay these elite minions and bring parts of them here. You will find the creatures throughout the forest. Do not take them lightly. Okay. So this is the quest that does that little upgradey thing. So, as you can see, that little dude basically had a glowing ring around him. After we finish this quest, we will actually be able to encounter empowered enemies while out and about. And it is actually super useful because they have increased drop rates amongst other things. And increased drop rates in a game with grinding specifically for items. Get out of here, man. Excuse you, why is this down again? I did not say. But yeah, it really helps speed things along. And I was like, oh, is it actually like something I have to do quest-wise with that little rabbit thing for popping the carrots over there? And it's like, nope, that wasn't it. I just remember it being around this part of the game is all. Okay, we just need to take out one last dude. The last straw. See if we can't find this scarecrow before he gets scared. Where you at? There you are, man. There we go. Well, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, I know I did horrible first episode against the Giga Slime, and there might even still be some bosses that give me a similar challenge. I'm thinking of the Giga Slime's counterpart I remember going against, and I'm like, I need to completely mess with my build for that one. But after getting some grind again, I'm feeling pretty strong, you know? Ah, you found the objects. Let me see. Alas, it would seem they do not hold enough power for me to call in the forest. I had hoped to avoid this, but I must ask you to gather one more token from one last foe. An enraged Hallowweed nests north of here. Face it, vanquish it, and bring its symbol here. Yeah. Like, I'd give him crap for changing the rules last second, but to be honest, I don't want to deal with this dude either. These are some of the more annoying enemies that this area has. Simply because they're relentless and they hit pretty hard. Anyways, that should do it. They don't look like much of an issue, but that's because I've been fighting them for like 2 hours just the night prior. Them and everything else here, so I'm doing pretty good. You managed to gather everything? And here I thought you'd become just another ghost for the graveyard. Well done. It is time to lift the curse. Stand back. Okay. Appreciate it. Trees rest once more, and you may now pass. Grindea's blessing be upon you, child. Appreciate it. Anyways, little bag of tricks over yonder. It's basically saying from now on we'll encounter such enemies. It's worth taking them out. Increased EXP, increased item drops, yada yada. You get the deal. Alrighty. Let's see here. Looks like this is the place. It looks like this is the spot. The nerve of that geezer, having me haul equipment like some common backpack. Ah well, here it goes. Yeah, good on you, man. Good riddance. The thing had no place inside an artifact with my fine taste. Well, well. Looks like they left the door to this ancient abandoned temple wide open. I wonder how many forgotten one-of-a-kind items are hidden in its depths. Come on, brat. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I don't know. A lot. If I'm remembering right... Not that one. Not that. Nope. 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 Okay. I know there is one treasure map that's specifically like out here, but yeah. Apparently haven't gotten it yet. May as well head inside here though. Ooh. Oh, let's see. Ooh, they even have their own types of pottery? Fancier. Ooh. And this? Nothing apparently. Wow. Bunch of crystals. Good stuff. What's this? Giant terminal thingy. What are my dungeon rules? Don't fiddle with suspicious machinery. We're here for the loot, not science. Turn that thing off. Whoops. Did I stutter? I said turn it off, not moron. Whoopsie daisy. That's probably fine, right? A huge door with 3 magical locks. What would warrant such protection but an item of unfathomable value? I knew starting this thing up was a good call. Let's go and find a way through that door, kid. Hey, good thing you're not a flute, because it seems like you'll change your tune at a drop of a hat, man. We're flying. I guess extreme wealth seldom comes without a fight. Draw your sword, girl. Alright. Here is our first proper dungeon. The Flying Fortress. Now, once more, all these dudes can drop cards. I'm not going to be bothering with that stuff just yet. I'm going to be doing it off screen, obviously. And I am going to be doing it after we explore a majority of this area, if not the entirety of it. So, as you can see here, nothing. Can't use whatever the heck that is. So there is a bit of like Zelda-y nonsense, where usually in a dungeon, you will get a something that kind of helps you explore better. And should be starting to be obvious what that something may be doing. You know, just the good. Let's see here. Cyber jars. It's not even Monday yet. Alright. Date 28/11/2401. We were approached by the council today. They wanted our help in fighting Zamla. I am not surprised, but it makes me no less anxious. Daddy agrees, the sweet girl. Her pacifist heart aches, but she already works tirelessly on designs for war. She's worried about her family down below, and not for no reason. Professor Pine. Well, can't go through that door. Ooh. Let's see here. And get you out of here, man. I always yearn for the card to just show up while exploring. Kind of like how we got that Boris card, second episode. What's this? 8/14/12/2401. We started 2 experiments today. One goes by the codename Phase Man. The other, Gundam. Phase Man is our best bet and the fastest to build. Hopefully it will be enough, but Zamla Mir is not to be underestimated. Door's not opening. Ooh. Welcome to Combat Training Module Perfect Guard. A perfect guard is performed when you block an attack with your shield at the last moment. A perfect guard reduces shield damage by 67% and can sometimes have special effects when used against certain attacks. If you use a skill right after a perfect guard, it will automatically charge to silver. If you use a basic attack, it will be a guaranteed critical strike. Progress in the training course is denied until you have proven you can handle this technique. Please stand on the plate to begin the test. Your goal is to perfect guard the projectile. Are you sure? There we go. Yep. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh. Oh. Database match. Entry. Sentient container. Allegiance. Zamlamir. Action. Immediate termination. Unlock weapons. Combat set protocol. Marissa. Good lord. Tactical assault robot. Phase man. Ooh. I don't like this Toho. Anyways, that's done and over with. Ooh, what's this? Is that a piece of candy? You got the phase shift skill. This allows you to use phase plates to teleport to places where you haven't been before. To activate the ability, stand on a phase plate and press the A button. If you hit an obstacle, you'll return to the plate of origin. Alright, this is a major part of a lot of the dungeons, really. They really play into this, and it's great. They know exactly how it works, and they love it. Anyways, it's been an episode, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Next episode, we'll probably finish exploring this area, and I'll leave it off with me probably grinding through the entire dungeon or whatever. We'll talk to y'all later. Ciao!